Okay, so this is going to be the first time making any kind of content or at all kind of wrap up. More or less just my feelings about how it went and what I think about it. And, of course, you're going to have different feelings. You're on the other side of this. But the biggest thing to me is everybody always says it takes twice as long or 3 times as long to do things when you're filming them because you have to explain things and show things and this and that. And I didn't actually find that's what took so long or took extra time. I found that what happened was I was thinking about, the next thing I need to show or whatever, instead of thinking about what I was actually doing. So I kept misplacing tools and misplacing supplies. I looked for the thermostat for like an hour and a half after the last time I showed it to put it in the car. So I put it in a drawer in my toolbox, stuff like that. Just, I'm kind of not focused anyway, which is why I kind of like to do things like work on cars, and what I do as a profession is kind of a very focusing kind of work for me. So for me, I would say that was the hardest part, is I'm not comfortable with the process yet. I don't have any clue what I'm doing yet, which I'm sure you've seen by now. And just generally just kind of scatterbrained and not being able to focus on one or the other entirely. I think if I were to sit down and, I don't know, make an opinion video, like about a TV show or a political idea or something like that, that would probably be more straightforward and more easy because I don't actually have to do anything to do that. And there you can take notes for that and you can progress through that with less, I think, external influence. Another thing that surprised me is I've had technology issues today, which of course you would. Why wouldn't you? The camera I'm using is just a still camera that will take 1080 videos. It's probably one of the earlier models that'll do it. It's a Canon, I think, SX160 IS. It is not for this kind of thing. So as I've been taking video all day, I've been dumping the SD card just to see what I took, to see if I missed something or I needed to include something, or just see how it was really going, because it's kind of exciting for me to see what's going on too. And I had forgotten I had an issue with this camera before where it wouldn't dump over like a gigabyte size of file. It wouldn't dump off to my laptop and it would corrupt it. So there's a segment that may or may not ever come off the camera. Yes, we'll find out. This one might be getting a little longer for the camera too. The camera itself also shuts off after like 10 minutes. It's plugged into shore power right now, so it's running on the wall and it'll still shut itself off after 10 minutes, just something it does. And in the middle of all that, trying to reboot the laptop and get things to work, see if it would. 2 Windows updates needed to install, so that's, half hour, however long that takes, things like that. So I spent an hour and a half looking for a thermostat I misplaced. I spent an hour going to the store to buy things I was positive I had, and technology problems for probably another hour and a half. So some of these things just come with the territory of working on a car. Some of it comes with probably making YouTube videos, especially with, bargain basement equipment that isn't for this. It's just the stuff I had and I thought I'd give it a go. But overall, fun. It's been fun. It's been fun looking at the video and it's like watching somebody else's channel, even though it's me and this is my car and everything else. It's different. So that's been my opinion of it. I'm sure people have done this, but I haven't seen anyone make a video about their first YouTube video. Certainly not in the last 6 years, because very few people just jump on YouTube randomly anymore, it seems. But today was my day. So hopefully you enjoyed coming along with me on at least part of this voyage. Let me know what you think. Be mean if you want, doesn't matter. I'll listen to all opinions. But we're going to probably at least stick this project out. There'll be a part 2. And then we'll see from there. Thank you. Thanks everybody for watching. Sorry to half the 11 that have unsubscribed today. Hopefully only half. But thank you all again. Really appreciate it.